Okay, this is Heart of Gold by Neil Young on 4-string cigar box guitar in open G tuning. So you've got the low G, then the D, then the high G, and the B. So it starts on an E minor chord. So first finger, second fret D, and your third finger on the 4th fret of the low G. And you want to pan mute, so play all the strings. I do all downstrokes at that point. Then I've got this partial C, which is next. First finger on the 1st fret of B, and second finger on the 2nd fret of the D, and play the high G open, and just play the top 3 strings. So you've got then a partial D chord, which is first finger on the 2nd fret of the high G, and second finger on the 3rd fret of the B, and play the top 3 strings. And mute the bottom G string, and then the 4th chord is a G, which is just all the strings open. So the whole thing. Slowly. So the end of that riff is an E minor to the D and then back to the E minor, so it goes. So you've got that part. Then you've got a little run of notes, which is 0 to 2 on the low G, 0 to 2 on the D, and then 0 on the G, the high G. So it's oops. So in context. So when Neil starts singing, it's the same chords as the start, so you're going like this. And this time you go from an E minor to G, so the E minor as before, and then open strings for the G, so. Partial C twice or 3 times, and then do once more, and then put your pinky on the 4th fret of the low G, then your 2nd finger on the 2nd fret of the low G, and then play all the strings open. So you're going from the C to the G, and you're doing also a walk down, so you go. You can't do that, you could just go from the C to the G. It's cool to add that little bit, so you go. So the whole thing again, from when he starts singing, so. The only other part that's different later on, it goes from an E minor to a D and then back to E minor. It's when he says, keep me searching for a heart of gold, keeps me searching and I'm growing old. So it's then it goes to the G at that point. And this is the end of the song, so it does that C part again with the walk down to G. That's about it really. You just keep repeating those parts round and round. Do the pan muting. It's okay to drop in an open G between chords. You know, if you're slow going between the chords, you can hit the open strings and it sounds fine on this song. So you're going. Actually sounds quite cool actually, sticking it in there sounds a little less rigid, so